So to actually calculate the area of various shapes, basically draw the shape, state the formula you're using, and then go off and work it out basically. So this one here, it's about identifying the shape. Here is a trapezium, and we've got our trapezium here, and we've got our formula here. So what we do, we say area of a trapezium, and we know that equals this formula here, half a plus b times the height. So from there we substitute our values. I'm not going to put in brackets here because there'll just be too many brackets, so I'll say a half. A is the top, b is the bottom. A in this case is 7 plus 10 times by the height, which is 2. So we end up with a half times 2, which we know is 1. 10 plus 7 is 17. And that's all there is to it. And we'd say when we're dealing with centimetres squared. Okay, so with this, what I expect to see from you guys is tell me the formula. So I know you've identified the shape, substitute your values, and the answer. Those three things. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, now on to the next one. Here we have a written problem. An old picture frame that was once a square now leans to one side to form a rhombus. If the distances between the pairs of opposite corners are 85 centimetres and 1.2 metres, find the area enclosed of the frame in metres squared. Sometimes they try to be shifty. Here we have metres squared, here we have metres, here we have centimetres. We've got to convert this. But we draw a diagram. It was a square, now it's a rhombus, so it's a diamond. So I'm just going to put a line around this so we don't get confused. And now our picture frame looks like this. Pretty good. Okay, so and like it says, 1.2 metres is 1.2. Oops, let's draw that a bit clearer. 1.2, and the other one is 85 centimetres, but we want it in metres, so it'll be 0.85. Now I'm just going to find my formula for area of a rhombus, and it is a half times x times y, which are the two measurements across the middle, or across the two diagonals. So I'll write area of rhombus equals half times x, y, and you know what, I won't put in the times, it looks a bit confusing, so I'm just going to write half xy, x, y, and if you want to write x, y, and 2, you can do that. So from there we have a half times 1.2 times 0.85, and I'll type in my trusty calculator, 0.5 times 1.2, which will give me 0.6 times 0.85. When it was 0.51, so 0.51 meters squared. So that's all there is to it. If they don't give you a diagram, so draw the diagram. I didn't do it here because I'd run out of space, but I expect to see you guys drawing them. A worded question, I always draw it, and then formula, substitute, answer, and that's all there is to it.